The teams that got eliminated early, I think, it was just a little too soon for them. So they could barely farm anything. I mean, obviously, barely any placement points. Nations, not much at all. Secret WAG just happened to be one of them who got eliminated early, so they are the outlier there. But everybody else who survived towards that final circle, I think, went through some rinse and repeat processes. So they had a decent number of eliminations on their side. And I think this is where you will start seeing Point Rush make a very big difference for us, Neptune. Just to buffer some points, just to keep their spirits up high if they just messed up something out there on the battlefield.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm really looking forward to how the teams are going to treat this right now. The number of points that each team has gathered.
Max out on your styles with the Myntra End of Reason sale. The sale is live. Shop now.
Navigate options with ease. Customize your option chains.
कोमाटोज नहीं है क्या शिव भाई? नहीं ब्रो, गिफ्ट में सिर्फ ईयरफोन, हेडफोन, सॉरी ईयरफोन, फिंगर स्लीव, कैश प्राइज, गेमिंग कूलर, इन गेम गिफ्ट ले सकते चाहो तो। ये ना दोस्तों, चैट बताना दोस्तों, चैट बताना यूट्यूब चैट पे। अच्छा यस ठीक है, आरआरक्यू मार। इसको मैं कर दे रहा हूँ, 5 मिनट कर रहा हूँ, बट जैसे ही प्लेन आएगा ना तुरंत मैं बंद कर दूंगा भाई, तो मेरे को मत बोलना फिर, आप लोग तब तक लगा देना दोस्तों, ठीक है? क्योंकि फिर चीटिंग भाई माल 2800 से 0 पर आ गया भाई, तो सारे लगाओगे तो लाला ये तो हो गई भाई। नो एलिमिनेशन निकाला, स्किल देखते दोस्तों इनकी।
इधर 2 ही R1 यूज करते हैं, ड्रेकी और विस्टन।
हाँ,
ब्राजील में भी सेम चल रहा है,
ब्राजील में भी ये चल रहा है। 2 R1 ड्रैकी विस्टन। अपने इधर तो स्किल जल्दी से वो हो जाए ना, रिफिल। रोकी पैड का भी इस्तेमाल कर लेते हैं अपने इधर तो भाई। लिमिट नहीं। अच्छा कौन सा मैप है? हाँ मैप बताना जरूरी है दोस्तों, मैप बताना जरूरी है, कौन सा मैप है मैप बताता हूँ मैं। ये रहा मैप रोटेशन देख लो भाई। सोलारा होने वाला है गेम 2, तीसरा बरमूडा है, फिर परगेटरी है और फिर नेक्स्ट एरा है।
Eliminations all through those assists. This is a teamwork. This was AG Global working together.
इससे निकालो 10 कल के 38.
This is
किसके हो गए 38?
because of just hard work, sweat, and
38
a
इसके
lot
हुए ना
of
AG
pain.
के?
And of course a lot of complaint from their fans. Like, can you just get some better team members?
भाई तुम्हें ऑडियंस दिखा देता हूँ एक बार पॉइंट से।
sự hiểu cấp đối với bạn bè quốc tế được không ạ?
Thành
phố Hồ Chí Minh ơi, các bạn đã sẵn sàng chưa nào?
Ho Chi Minh City.
ओ चेजा तेरा हमसे गल मिल गया।
दिखा रहा है तो
मैं थोड़ा पीछे करके दिखा रहा था, एक मुंह में वो लेके बैठा था।
फिफ्थ विनर मिल गया, कहाँ मिल गया? किसी रीडिंग किया के देख तो।
रुको
I think they will be able to do it, somewhat close to do it, but I don't think anyone else, especially for those who fell for the trap.
ले भाई 5th विनर मिल गया दोस्तों, TSD गोजो एक्सो मिल गया है भाई। बताते रहना, चैट देख लेना भाई, आदि कर दूं भाई, अपनी आईडी भेज दो। 5th विनर भी मिल गया दोस्तों हमें। लेट्स गो।
90 points will activate the champion rush condition and AG
गुजू भाई आईडी भेज देना। एंड इसके बाद में अब कितना 40,000 पे कर दिया भाई पॉइंट्स। लेट्स गो गाइस, 40,000 पॉइंट्स चेंज करने पड़ेंगे मेरे को।
now made it to that second spot. You gotta love this, you gotta appreciate
यार कितना अच्छा है ना, मतलब 2 दिन में तुम देख के कैश प्राइस कितना मिलता है
भाई? 700 मैक्स है, 700 भी मानोगे तो 3,500 रुपए।
3,500 मतलब?
अरे मतलब ओवरऑल अगर देखें हम तो बात कर रहे थे महीने की भाई। हाँ महीने की बात कर रहे थे हम तो, बंदों ने तो 3 दिन में खत्म कर दिया भाई रिडीम।
3 दिन में 500 रुपए भयंकर भाई, ये तो अलग ही है। बस उसमें अपनी ये दिखानी है।
नहीं ओवरऑल 3-4 दिन में मिल गया ना मैं तो। इट्स अराउंड हम लोग जो आइटम देंगे आपको 3.5 के।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है
भाई। 40,000 पे कर दिया मैं। हाँ प्रेडिक्शन लगा दो दोस्तों जल्दी 40K हो गया है। पर ऐसे कमबैक करना चाहिए क्या फ्री फायर में? ब्रो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन राइट स्टार। कमबैक करेंगे तो मतलब बढ़िया ही है यार। देखो बस ये ना यूट्यूब चैट में ये चलवा लो भाई, 49 चलवा लो, आज फाइनल है ना तो।
Crazy from a perspective of the teams that got crushed, they got annihilated, right? If that continues for 2 or 3 more games, I think it'll crush their spirits, making a comeback grand finals. We've seen that story before. Very difficult. Is it impossible? No. Is it going to be a monumental task? Absolutely yes. Consistency has always been key. Teams who are on fire to activate that champion rush condition usually are fairly consistent. Getting the booyah after has been the problem. But let's see if or not anybody breaks that curse. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, survivors, we are getting ready for game number 2. Now, we promised you the teams will go out there and try to dominate. Do they slip or do they slide? It's time for Solara. Let's head on out there and see who's got some hot drops for us.
Oh, yes indeed. Glue walls will rise. Grenades will fly. Somewhere in the madness, one squad will find their moment. Will this be it? The other teams just try to catch up. The other team that has been brought down early will be able to rise. We'll have to see though, as the flight pass is cutting through the map right now from Riders Club, getting down to Eco Drain. Everyone has a clear path of those drops, but as you asked for, will there be any hot drop? Will there be any early engagement in this battle? I do hope so.
Historically, Buriram, Flash and WAG love this map. They dominate this map. Buriram has got 4 booyahs on this map. They didn't get a booyah yesterday. So I wonder if today is going to be the day when they get that booyah. Let's see exactly what happens as AG Global drops a little bit uncomfortably close. Another squad here. WAG up against EVOS as well. Multiple hot drops. I think we're going to have some fun then.
Oh yeah, indeed. Agar right now on battle against Wang M. Oh, Cryo Mine didn't even face Wang M. But there goes the shot on Agar in the vehicle. That didn't do any damage, but that provided a good distraction against EVOS Divine.
Man, I don't know who gave him his license, but it's a great distraction for sure. Arm is quickly recovering. WAG 3 eliminations up already. EVOS Divine forced on a hard reset early on. Aurora, on the other hand, is chilling around on the slide rails. Gao, that's going to get caught out here. And no, Zuez? Nah, Zuez is just taking a fun ride.
Yeah, just strolling through. And let's see though, I mean, that is a tough... I don't think this will be a fun run, especially if you're ending up in front of AG Global. But AG Global would be seeing some of the players of Gao Esports. And Joe managed to take down 1. Demon though managed to take down 2. It's Gao who's winning this fight, but Nameless is back in play. And this is what I'm talking about, the Tifa revival. Plus that basic Terrafeed connection. There's no way that they can go down that easily. And Demon caught off guard, but it's a good thing that there's backup on the other side. But unfortunately, Nameless is also waiting and managed to take them down.
Yeah, Nameless needs to support Dune. This sniper stabbed in the back. He did manage to knock Dune down just a moment ago, and Asriel reaches there with the Bison. AG Global did not see that one coming, and Aurora still looking hot. The Malaysians have definitely not given up hope just yet. The recovery is going to be a little tough though. They do get teased here. Aurora backing away. Axel, double shot. The third one finds it. Cypher just staying behind to torture Aurora.
Yeah, I mean, ideation is good for the Axel. What he's planning is to push him out, or Cypher out in the open, to leave the rest of the squad to go in for the shot. The Axel unfortunately couldn't be picked up even with the heal UAV, but as quickly as that gets V5. Now, this is payback for Aurora Gaming. I think what they're thinking right now is they didn't get that much points from the earlier games, and now they want to be a little bit more active or proactive in these matches, and they're starting it off hot. Even in the split, they're still on the roll. Just make sure that they are isolating their opponents.
Cypher, well, he was the big distraction for AG Global to escape, and I'm really liking this, right? We're starting to see a trend here from these squads who are usually leaving behind a very capable CQC specialist to buy a lot of time as they exit a compound, instead of just everybody trying to run away and then losing their time, getting hunted down and potentially getting kicked out of the lobby as well. So brilliant strategy, executed really well by AG Global.
Well, let's see if the execution would be well as well from Secret WAG. I think they've spotted Falcons. They didn't see Cam XPE earlier. but let's see if they'll be able to head into the other side of the archway to spot them. Cypher though spotted as he drops by. And Gao, Demon going for the rush. This might be confirmed elimination because of the number of Gao players in here. But Cypher still managed to go in for a takedown. Now Riptide with him, and unfortunately, it's just Gao who has more numbers and more coordination that fight.
Yeah, Nameless. I mean, before you could even end the sentence, Nameless already revived the guy, so yeah. So Gao, they'll have to do that all over again, but they're not going to worry too much about it at all. But EVOS Divine on the way in is going to be a little bit of problem here for Gao. AG Global might be able to escape with this distraction. Han shuts down Dew, but Coach Chiu finds him, puts him on the ground. Dian taken out. And Gao now is going to scramble as EVOS look to take over this situation. AG Global heading to the vending machine. Aim God finds Hans. Demon shut down. Gao could not exit quick enough. Death just beside the vending machine. Can he get that 1,400 coins in his pocket? No glue ball. Still makes it full squad revival without glue walls. Gao escaping.
I was surprised that AG didn't take advantage of that shot. I mean, he could have been taken down already. Even before EVOS Divine managed to spot him, Coach Shield goes in for a shot with SKS. Now, it's more of how they can get back later on. Twisted Mind, a team who didn't get any point earlier, is now going against RRQ. Now, if RRQ will be caught off guard in here in low ground, this is their disadvantage. They don't have that elevation for Maal. They don't have that elevation for Toots to rock those grenades and shots, as well as ice grenade being done by Twisted Mind to pull everyone in onto a bay. I don't think they will be going for the finisher. They want to spot out the opponent, but a great pickup has been done in there by the team boosters. And I think that was quite a surprise that is being done. I think that the heal pistol, rather, that is being done by ATG.
Now here's another fight for SB Esports. Lightning Zone called upon by the Vietnamese squad as they take the battle up against Aurora. 2 players down already. Final survivor LBT looking to take the big fight. That's a big bad idea. LBT now going to be overwhelmed. 3 players. Azrael with the shot from the back on LBT. 1v1, no problem. Caught out by Axel. And Azrael on those M590s as he tries to hop away. Aurora, 9 eliminations still during fight. Twisted Minds finally activating the thrill of battle and taking the fight to RRQ. But it looks like RRQ has managed to put a little bit of a distance between themselves and Twisted Minds. But from the back, Bigatron by Vitality, spotting this chaos and approaching menacingly. I think Twisted Minds are about to get caught out in a very bad spot here.
Oh, good thing that they have the Bolt Maker. Twisted Mind did manage to give a little bit of damage against Bigatron by Vitality, but it's a trio against duo. But Jump, they'll manage to go in for a hit. Even next man was taken down. Now Bank would be the final hope of this squad. A 1v2 situation. Ice grenade for them, but the Bass is not yet out, and they will be able to go in for the chase. The moment that the Bass will be top up, this might be it for Bigatron by Vitality, but they are stepping outside of that Bolt Maker, of that Lightning Zone, and the Jump is making sure that they can close the distance.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bolt Maker still tickling them for sure. Bank, this will be the final run for survival. He needs to hit the VSK shot here. Jump is there. One more for Bank. Just not enough. The Bass follows up with the Car 98. Showing up just in time. The rest of the Twisted Minds players, like a action movie with flying vehicles and stuff.
But yeah, I was about to comment about that. What's up with this team with like flying cars? We've seen that earlier from EVOS Divine. Now we're seeing it from Twisted Mind. They're just like literally racing to that 90 points. Like literally, they want to catch up, make sure that no one gets any of those points away from them, even if they don't have any contention in this fight.
Yeah, man. This is the grand finals. This is cinema. This is definitely world-class entertainment right here. The teams are putting on a show. 10 squads still left after all that chaos. That shows the resilience of Southeast Asia. These boys know how to exit a battle when it does not favor them at all. And so far, the exit strategy has played very well into the hands of many squads. Of course, we still need to get rid of teams in the lobby. So 2 teams have made the exit already. But the action has slowed down, Neptune. Teams just need to focus on re-looting before the next phase of the circle.
Yeah, I mean, one often reason why action is slowing down is because they're waiting for next phase's circle. As you can see, the zone is closing in already into TV Tower, Archway, and Funfair. That's covering most of the area that the next phase would be. But looking at some of the teams who's far away, I guess this might have been the plan of AG Global earlier on, staying outside circle, and we do have the team booster that could help them speed up their movement and running towards that next phase. But it might be troublesome later on, especially if everyone would be gunning out on that edges of the circle, similar to what we've seen so many times in other seasons.
Barros, AG Global teasing RRQ off screen. Buriram, Evos, Secret W, Aurora. Oh, everybody lining up. Is that free food in something? I don't know. I want some, but I don't think they're serving food, bro.
You know what's free that is available for 3 teams?
Tell me.
Free fire.
Don't change, Neptune. Don't change. Buriram outside the next zone. Oh, Riptide. Who's Riptide rhythming them? Is that you, Moshi? Moshi's like, yeah, it's been a while, guys. I just need to tease someone. Took a shot at them.
It might be rusted later on when they get to the final circle. You want to make sure that it's working fine.
Yeah. Got to test the buttons, you know. Before you go downhill, some countries, they tell you to test your brakes. Moshi's like, I better test my HUD. Riptide rhythm. Okay, all right, it's working. Let's make a long rotation now, boys. My Riptide rhythm is working.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of long rotation, they go for launchpad right now. Beat anyone who might be crossing their path. And just below Secret WAG. Now, this might be troublesome for Grim United. They have they have a lot of cover against Secret WAG, but they have one side open for Aurora Gaming from what we're seeing in this minimap. So they might be in trouble right now, and as you can see, a little bit of damage being received. They're also fortifying their armor, and I'm pretty sure Tico is hearing those blue walls being put up. Yeah. So there is no surprise already for BRU right now that they can pull off against Secret WAG.
Yeah, we've seen this circle before, and we've seen Buriram take that exact spot as they annihilated either Aurora or Gao. One of the two. Hans didn't stand a chance. The best 3M590, but Demon Valiant dash perfectly into Exposi, makes the 180, and the Demon of Death could not take down jump with the Thompson, shuts him down, and the Bass with the solid backup, still keeping Twisted Minds in the mix here. Gao's not out this yet though. That hopping away as quickly as possible. But yeah, run boy, run. Vending machine right in front. Death, do you have a glue wall? Yes, he does! Oh! But could not get to the vending machine. And Twisted Mind,
bro,
back with a vengeance.
I mean, that shot that the boss has made is just between 2 glue walls. I'll make that 3 because it's a stack on the other side. But it's just in between. There was just enough space for him to make that shot on the final moment. That was phenomenal. I was just hoping that we had a POV of that. But let's go over to the POV of Aurora Gaming, who is dominating in this fight right now with Red Elimination and a full man squad. Now, they're also in the middle of this pack, and they are trying to take down AG Global Tweet Takers from a previous round. But here comes a new challenger. We have players from RQ right here who might disrupt them or maybe just be taken down.
Chrono on standby here. Aurora, they want to call the rush. Oh, Riptide Rhythm forces them back. And the Chrono is forced out of Aurora. They have to now sit down quietly until they get those active skills refreshed. Phenomenal prevention of rotation here of Aurora, either by AG Global or Flash. Regardless, it has managed to stop the Malaysians for the time being. Zuez though taking shots, making sure RRQ from up top do not get a cheeky shot against them. Kochi will finish that off. RRQ injured quite severely before they make it into the next circle.
Let's see though, Aurora Gaming, both of them has AG on their names, but which AG will be winning this fight? Aurora Gaming on high, lightning zone on them. I think it's somewhere from Grim United who has triggered that. Grim United is still hiding out in the shade. They don't want to get any sunlight on them. Nades almost hitting WAG. It's a good thing that Evo Divine did manage to back away. But this is the opportunity that Grim United has been waiting for. An opportunity for a third party if they can move quick.
Yeah, perfect plays coming on through here. And Aurora knows exactly what's going on. They just got to defend this side as much as possible and not give AG Global the advantage positionally. But now with AG rotating first, Aurora can finally pull this move. They need to pop that A1 to 4. Here comes Jun. Jun activates the A1 to 4. Oh! What a nade! Aurora dismantles AG Global and takes them out in the 9th spot.
Denying AG Global and getting as much points as possible to get closer to 90 points. Now, let's see on the other side. Puri United did manage to get a snipe out to finish them off, and now they can deal with Crypt WAG. They can deal with Team Falcons, but the only question though is, will they be able to do it?
Buriram just making sure the area behind them is cleared. Evos though, booking an appointment with Buriram. This fight has to take place. Nobody can run away just yet. Moshi rips right with them. The whole squad is exposed. Ray has to back away. Tagged up severely. Get high with the Car 98. Looking for the shot. Nothing finding the full collection. And Evos Divine behind those glue walls still staying alive.
Speaking of staying alive, the team that has the most elimination in this fight didn't stay alive for long. They got taken down by Team Flash, but also Team Flash has been eliminated. Jonah right now is throwing a flurry of grenade, making sure that no one can revive. Now only Aim God remains, and this still is a full squad for BRU.
Oh, Buriram, Savage, Jonah Savage just tanking the damage from the blue, getting the angle perfected on the grenades, tagging them up. The rest of the work from the amazing team members on the side of Buriram. But now WAG, the danger above them. Twisted Minds can cut off anybody's rotation. Falcons just beside Buriram. This is going to be very difficult and a huge advantage and recovery game for Twisted Minds.
I see though. I mean, everyone would be pushed in by the zone. Twisted Mind has a great position to take them down. Glue walls is not enough, especially for Team Falcons from what we've seen on one players. But this will force them to go in for fight against BRU. It's Thailand against Thailand. But who is on the off game right now? Team Falcons couldn't move up because of the glue wall that has been put up in there on the stairs. They might get lost. Reptile granted, but instantly 3 glue walls has been put up.
And WAG team going with a valiant dash, shutting down Mochi. The sniper of Buriram taken out of the equation already. Captain Jonah needs to get picked up. Only the Russia left in here. WAG dismantles them, and Falcons takes advantage at the very same time, hopping on into the battle. Kororo, M1014 in hand, Nan7 could not prevent them. Buriram is out in 5th, and the shot from across the battlefield. Twisted Minds cleaning up the battlefield for sure, and now the advantage for the Booyah, for the Thai squad. Twisted Minds, Falcons can't do much. He was final survivor up against a full squad.
From the bottom to the top, Twisted Mind is twisting everyone in this battlefield. The same strategy that we've seen from AG Global. The same mistake that Puri United has done as being third party by a different squad. Every pattern is showing. It seems like it would be spread out across the board of those getting in the points.
Twisted Minds was literally on the 12th spot before this game started. Twisted Minds had 0 points when this game started. Twisted Minds just collected 20 off of eliminations and a mad booyah here. So that's gonna allow them to jump up into the top 6 guaranteed, not too far away from these rest of the squads as well, right? This is phenomenal. We gotta see what AG Global and EVOS Divine got in the overall grand scheme of things. But EVOS Divine, I'm sure, has done enough to climb the leaderboard a tad bit as well. But I cannot believe what Twisted Minds has done. From nowhere to somewhere really good on the leaderboard.
Yeah, we're going to find out which, somewhere in that leaderboard, the team is going to end up. But that was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Again, the same tactics that has been done by AG Global. Keep themselves distance, not even being face of where the shift of the circle is. They know they have clear view. As long as their sides are covered, they're all good. And it's just a final moment that everyone has been forced from that bleachers or from that bridge towards that lower ground. Puri United, Secret WAG, even Team Falcons was forced out in the open to be the target of Twisted Mind.
And now you can say AG Global is halfway to our champion rush condition, because regardless of whatever they got out of that lobby, they were definitely very close to being halfway there already. They just needed a few points. Unfortunate for AG, very early exit this time round. I was not expecting that out of the squad, but you can expect the unexpected here in the Southeast Asian lobby on the grand finals day, where everybody is hungry. These rotations are insane, and everybody's going all out, man. Aurora is still holding on for their dear lives. I need to warn the squad again. They're doing great on the eliminations. The rotations are not looking too strong.
Yeah, survivability. I mean, even off camera, we thought that they have the advantage already. They were at some point the elimination leader, but off camera they were taken down. I think the isolation play against Aurora Gaming is definitely not working for them.
Yeah.
It's one by one that they were being taken down, and if I'm not mistaken, it's one of Team Flash who managed to eliminate the final player of AG Global. But going back to Twisted Mind, let's not forget that this is a team that has the highest total in one match out of all the matches that we have in here, so they can easily put themselves up on the board if needed, and I think this is a result of that.
Yeah, I think Twisted Minds just got a bomber of a matchup, right? I mean, 30 plus points for sure. 30 how many? We'll have to wait and see for, because I didn't really get the stat on the final elimination there. But either way, that's a massive, massive climb for Twisted Minds, who looked like they were challenged. Although the rotations were solid on that first game, it was unfortunate, right? Too early of an end. AG Global this time round, like I said, should have done enough to be halfway point, but they got to manage the consistency a little bit here, Neptune. You know, you walk away from a booyah and then the curse hits you right after.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I mean, AG Global is one of the teams that hasn't pulled out from the curse just yet. It's just, it's a good thing that they have a good chance of recovery. We've seen that many times.
Yeah.
They failed once, and then they can bring themselves back up. Even from, I believe, even in Point Rush, that's the